All right, we're going to start with relations. We're going to slowly work up through functions. Again, everything we do today is going to be review. What I'm excited to get to is towards the end. We're going to get to, again, this will be next time, but we're going to get to difference quotients. Difference quotients are actually something that's part of calculus. So I'm excited to get to that and show you guys that. So that'll be about the only new thing that we're covering. All right, so start with a relation. A lot of this is going to be definition, so not going to be a whole lot of actual work to it. Let me kind of get, I like how your book words relation. It's a rule of correspondence. So all a relationship is we have a set over here, a set over here. How do they relate to each other? Now, mathematically, what we're talking about is, I have this group of numbers. Usually we're talking about x's, and this group of numbers, y's. How do we connect them? Now, function is a lot more well defined. Let's see, what's a good way of wording a function? Now, I used words in this that I haven't defined yet, so I should have done that first. Each element of the domain maps to exactly one element of the range. Domain is your independent group. For, 99% of everything we do, that's your x's. Range is your dependent group. Which again, for 99% of what we do, that's your y's. So in order to be a function, that means each x can only go to one y. Now, y's can be used as many times as we want. Each x can go to the exact same y. We don't care. So, each x can go to 1. That's fine. But each x can only go to a single y value. So it's easier to see this when we get to representations of it. So we have multiple different types of representations that we can use. Let's see. How should we start? Let's start with the most childish one of them all. A mapping. This is like grade school stuff. Yeah. So mapping, we'll call this our X's and our Y's. So mapping is the one where we draw arrows. What do you mean? No. In fact, I don't think I'm ever going to ask you to map. There might be a homework question to ask you to do it, but mapping is pretty much worthless. Okay, this is a function, right? Because each x value is only used once. That's what it means by, in order for it to be a function. A y value can be used multiple times, like the 6 is used multiple times. Each y value doesn't even have to be used. It doesn't matter. Like I didn't even use the x. If I wanted to make this not a function, there, now it's not a function. So this is no longer a function. This is not a function. Because the 4 is used twice. That is all it takes in order for it to be a function or not for it to be a function. That's all you're looking for. I'm trying to look at time to see how much more time I have. I was hoping to make it through math, but I don't know if I'll make it that far. Fourth. No, this is the third hour. 56. We only got like 2 more minutes. Yeah, we can stop there.